Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts.
In this video, I'll be looking at the Titan Comics version of the Conan the Barbarian original Marvel Years hardcover. Okay, so this is the Conan the Barbarian original Marvel Years omnibus from Titan. Um, Decent sized book, volume 1. Now, I pre-ordered this beginning of last year. It got pushed back to August last year. It got pushed back to October, November last year, and it's come out this week. So we're kind of a year out of overdue. Um, was it worth the wait? Yeah, pretty much. So this was £72, I think it was, and compared to the two epics that I have, which I believe retailed at 29.99 each. Content-wise, this contains the first 26 issues of Conan the Barbarian. And the hardcover contains the 26 issues and a little bit from Savage Tales, which I think was a precursor to Savage Sword of Conan. So we've got some black and white stuff at the back, and then we've got lots of sketches and stuff and kind of cover renditions and all that kind of stuff, what you saw in the epics as well. Paper quality, yep, it's nice paper. It's kind of shiny but not too glossy. The actual kind of representation of the original Marvel stuff. I mean, I love this stuff when it gets reprinted because obviously it's so much crisper than kind of like the dot matrixy kind of style printing we had back in the day. So this is, I love it. Absolutely love it. So there is a great many Conan story in here. If you're a Conan fan at all, um, yeah, this is probably worth picking up. Just bear in mind, there's at least 10 volumes of Conan the Barbarian they've got going that are going to be out between now and August, I think, next year, and at least half a dozen Savage Sword of Conan omnibuses and two, if not more, King Conan omnibuses. So once you kind of, commit, you kind of, you know, there's a lot of books to buy. But as I said, price-wise to content-wise, this works out as buying the epics. Now, I bought all the 6 epics that Marvel put out when they came originally. So the first 3 omnibuses are pretty much going to be stuff I've already seen because I never read the original Conan stuff. But eventually, I'll get to read new stuff. But yeah, this is it's very, very nice. Barry Windsor-Smith artwork for a majority of it. Got some Sal Buscema, I believe, in here and a few others. So yeah, very, very cool. Um, all the letters pages are reprinted in it, which is really nice. So the only thing you're missing is I mean, you've even got the Marvel Comics Group stuff logo actually on the covers as well. So they haven't kind of completely got rid of those. They've only got rid of those on the cover. So obviously to not confuse it with a Marvel book. But the actual interior still retain that kind of Marvel identification. So you're not really kind of losing that Marvel, thing that they did. Now, obviously, this has been out. Marvel did this originally a few years ago, obviously, when they had the rights, but they only got to volume 8, I think it was. Because I pre-ordered volume 9 as a Titan book because that was originally solicited to come out just after this one. But now they've switched it all around. So Savage Sword came out last week or the week before. And I missed that because I didn't actually know it was out. So I've now got to try and track down a copy of Savage Sword of Conan, while I've got volume 9 of Savage Sword of Conan coming in a couple of weeks' time as well. So obviously those gaps are going to get filled up throughout the next 6 to 8 months or so. But yeah, good stuff. So yeah, if you want to read the original Conan stuff and you're a fan of the current Titan books, I think Titan have done a damn good job with Conan, starting from day one, and seeing all this stuff in the original print is fantastic. I'm hoping that when Skybound get to their uh, GI Joe reprints and their Transformers reprints for the those original Marvel series, we get an equally good version. Let's see, we have Savage Towers. We have the black and white version of the Frost Giant's Daughter. I thought that was in I believe that might have been Savage Sword of Conan that Dark Horse put out because I remember definitely reading the black and white version of that. So Dark Horse obviously must have had the original Savage Tale stuff. Um, but there's some really nice stuff. So got some original artwork in here. We've got some really cool stuff about the Comic Code Authority editing all the characters and kind of making sure the female characters have got more clothes on, all this kind of stuff. There's some really nice insights to the kind of the way that this book was put together way back then. So yeah, if you're a Conan fan, you're picking up the original Conan stuff at the moment. You want to see how it all kind of starts. Obviously it's not quite to the same level of maybe violence and kind of it's a bit more along that kind of superhero genre kind of thing, because obviously it was Marvel Comics back in the 70s. What do you expect? But yeah, if you are interested in seeing that stuff, then this is definitely worth looking into. Like whether or not they are going to go the route like some people have done in the future, and decide to reprint these as 2 or 3 trade paperbacks at some point. That's a possibility. I'm hoping that the books themselves are not going to go out of print and then be ridiculously difficult to get hold of in case you can't keep up that schedule of £200 to £300 a month on these books for the next 8 months or so. So hopefully we'll be able to keep collecting these as they come out, and we'll have a full collection of Conan stuff. So there you go. So that's pretty much all I can say about this one. I don't want to kind of break down into the actual stories because we'll be here all day. But yeah, if you want to read the original Marvel stuff, definitely worth a check out. Anyway, so thanks very much, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.